I don't know if this is going to work or not. I haven't used this camera in a really long time. So we'll see. So we can see I've got my little wood chopping station set up here. I've got my buster. I've got my chopper 1 there. And we've got a normal old junky maul. I got that from, I don't know, Home Depot or someplace. One of those $30 deals, and I had to rehang it on a wood handle because I couldn't deal with fiberglass. And then I had to rehang it again because I realized that I kind of had it upside down, if there is such a way. So, you know, we all make mistakes, I guess. Anyway, I was gonna do a side-by-side of the buster down here and the chopper 1, except that, hold on, let's shut off this. Except that I came out to do a few practice swings with the chopper, and one of the springs busted out on me. Let me see if I can get it in the camera there. So, I'm missing a pin and a spring there. I'm going to have to see if I can find my parts at the hardware store, and if not, maybe I can order them online or something. I try to rig something up instead of paying. I think they're $17 for a new set of springs and pins. So, well, we'll see if this works. I don't know how well this is gonna go as far as the type of different splitting techniques we're gonna see. So we will see. Here we go. Very good. Okay. So I got these split up a little bit with my maul, just because the buster doesn't break up big logs like this so well. And hopefully you can hear me. I'm only doing this once. Alright, so. So we start with the standard maul. Nothing special. It's kind of dirty, rusty. I leave it outside a lot. I did take the grinder to this one, and I profiled this face and this face so that they're flatter. I don't know if you can see that in the picture there. Maybe I can. It's more like a wedge rather than the round. They had a rounded with a really bad cutting edge on there, primary edge. So we got the normal. So obviously a lot of power. I think this one's 8 pounds. Yeah. You don't have to do a lot of work, which is nice. Now, I don't have the technique down on this yet, as you saw in the other video I posted a while back, so bear with me. So like I said, if I had the technique, this would probably go a little faster. Now, just show this up close a little bit. You've got these spring-loaded fingers, so when it hits, these open up and they're supposed to pull the wood apart a little better. Now, like I said, I busted the spring out of this one just like 5 minutes ago. Looks like there's some spider webs and stuff in there. I probably ought to clean it out anyway. It also looks to me a little bit like the head's kind of creeping off this handle. So I'm not going to use it too much. I don't know what they used in the top of there. There's some pretty wonky stuff in there. I don't know if they got metal or wood, what that is. makes a lot of noise, that's for sure. Try something a little straighter here just to give a good example. Ah, shit. There we go. It's not too heavy, maybe about 4.5 pounds or so. It's sitting up right here. There we go. So like I say, it's a gimmick. It works. It'll split. But not better or worse than any other axe I've used. So I guess my final conclusion on these axes, if I did have a better buster built, I think a buster would be ideal. It would work perfectly, it would be lightweight, and you would still get the kind of splitting action you need out of it. But you know, a maul at home works fine. If you leave it here, you're not carrying it around with you. So, and the chopper one, it works. It does what it's supposed to do.